Hello everyone, this is Lance Skirvin, America's most outspoken artist. I'm messing up already, and I just thought that I would reach out to you guys a different way than just through the artwork and just through the writing. Come and talk to you about one of the pieces that I just wrote. It's something I feel strongly about, something that it's disgusting, to say the least. I mean, you have these kids who come on the bus. It's not just the bus. The bus is like a big scoop that takes out a cross-section of what's already out there. And this is not just in Orlando, Florida. This is in New York City, where I come from, where I was born and raised. And I must say that up north there is a little more culture going on en masse, okay? But down here in the South, I'm not knocking Southern people. I don't know what it is, or maybe just the whole slavery thing is still a bad taste in everybody's mouth, but that's no excuse. Right now, like I said in my writing, I'm just beyond compassion now for ignorance. We have an African-American president, and many people thought that, well, because Obama's president, there's no racism. Because Obama's president and he's smart and Harvard educated and so literate that it wiped everything away. If anything, that's just a thin membrane that protects the American psyche from the reality that's already there. Okay? It's almost getting worse, it seems like. We've relaxed. We think that's it. We think we have an Obama check in the mail, that we have a diploma in the mail, like we have a college degree in the mail. All of a sudden your bad credit is wiped off. All of a sudden the STDs that you don't want to go down to the clinic to find out about is gone. You know what I mean? Every bad habit you have, Obama became president, we voted him in, and things have just changed all of a sudden, and that's not the case. And I mean, just basic etiquette. I'm rambling, because I'm still angry about that. It's embarrassing to me as a black man, a proud black man, a black man who is a defender of black people. No, not to make excuses for black people, but a defender when it's necessary. And I understand that there's institutionalized racism. I understand the powers that be. But those are traps that are dormantly set out now. There are a lot of active traps, but there's some traps that are dormantly set out that we walk right into. And it's like got a big red flag on it telling you don't walk here. The knowledge that's out here, computers, newspapers, your elders, things that have happened, can't you put two and two together and do something beyond being a hedonistically driven vegetable, a creature, that all you want to do is, and this is family talk now, and I'm not going to sit here and, I know people are going to say, well, why did you say that on YouTube? Why did you say that on MySpace? Why did you say that on that video on Black Planet? Well, why not? This is the same way a person would walk down the street and you hear an argument or a dispute going on, and you hear a little bit of the dirty laundry being aired out. Well, if you're doing it, what's the problem with talking about it? And another thing, we talk about abolishing the N-word. Well, how can you abolish something? Well, we can get rid of the word. We can get rid of the smoke. It doesn't take the fire away. You see what I mean? We can get rid of the word, but how are we going to abolish the N-word when we have all these folks running around here acting like niggers? And then I come along as a black man, try to carry myself a certain way. I'm not perfect. All of you out there know that I'm not perfect. And then I get looked at as a person who's holding the mantle of the N-word just because of the color of my skin or the arrangement of my features. And it's not fair, and I hate it. I mean, I know we have our rebellious styles when back in the 60s folks wore their hair long, or they had the weed thing going on. And that's all it was. I'm not condoning that either, but people doing LSD and different drugs and different things, I'm not condoning that, but a lot of those people from that era went on to do great things. They had a slight rebellious period, but they knew where to come back home. They still were raised in some type of decency. The parents are the ones to blame, the society, even me. I should battle out against this thing even more. If everybody would fight against this thing and go back to the days where we busted our kids in the ass. You understand? the next door neighbors, they're doing something wrong, beat their ass. But you can't do it now because you can't be putting your hand on my child. You can't be beating my baby like that. And they want to fight because they're getting their hair did and they're getting their nails done and they want to get their groove on. I'm not saying all black women are like this. I'm not saying all black men are like this. But there's too many of us like this. And if you get off your sedity, nose in the air, behind your shoulder self and say, well, it's just them. Well, what the world is seeing of them, they're forming an opinion on you. And these people are in your community. And they look at us all one way. So you can say, well, I'm from somewhere else. I'm not. Listen, you're black. We got too much division in the black community anyway. You know, I'm Jamaican, I'm not Haitian. I'm Puerto Rican, I'm not black. When most Puerto Ricans are black. Please, get up off of it. We're fighting over title, but we can't get our own house in order so that we can present ourselves to the world as a unified people and then be accepted. Who wants to accept something that's not disciplined and in order? Would you buy a house that's all wrecked up because, well, they're nice people, but we'll fix it up for them? No, I don't want anything to do with that. I won't even consider it. So when you go to these jobs with your eyes bloodshot red, hair, and I have nothing against dreads, that's the way it grows out of our hair. I just don't have any time to go to the hairdresser, as you can see, you know. But to get serious, when you show up at these jobs and you're smelling like weed, you got liquor on your breath, your hair has all types of various covered lint inside of it, and all these lines on your face because you jumped up and ran from the covers, sleeping, stuff in the corner of your eye, stinking, smelling like button balls, and then when you don't get the job, the white man did it. The white man didn't give me the job, man. That's a damn white man. Where is he? Where is he? Black on black crime, we're doing it to ourselves. We have to stop. And I hope you enjoyed my writing. I hope you enjoy the artwork. And don't forget, go to www.scurvoriginals.com. It's the same name that the YouTube account is under. I'll start putting graphics up soon when I learn how to do all those fancy things. But right now, I just wanted to speak my mind. And I wanted to reach out to you people, my Black Planet people, my MySpace people, my Facebook, LinkedIn, whatever I've missed, Twitter, you know, I do it all. I'm here. Continue the support. I love what you say to me. Even when I don't love what you say to me and reveal to me, I love you because you gave me a response. Give me some ideas on some things I can draw. Give me some ideas on some things that I can write about. And I'll be glad to continue to share my mind, you know, for all those who are interested. But let me reach my hand over here and hit this button, and I will talk to you later on. Bye-bye.